Hello everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. I'm Jolima and today I'll be talking about my top 10 favorite Boozy fragrances. I love my Boozy fragrances since day one. And what is a Boozy fragrance? Well, Boozy fragrance for me, it's a fragrance that has a alcoholic beverage accord, such as whiskey, rum, cognac, vodka, champagne. These are the most prominent boozy notes or accords that you can find in a fragrance. And you also have some fragrances that have a boozy feel. They don't have officially a boozy note listed, but they have a boozy feel. But I will not mention any of those fragrances. I will just mention 10 fragrances, and each and every one of these have an official boozy accord and a very prominent boozy accord in their scent. I love them. I will not mention, just as a disclaimer, I don't have Enigma or Creation E by JADAB, nor Single Malt by Kilian, because they are just overpriced. It's just my opinion. I enjoy them. I think they are very good scents, but for the price tag you can have much better high quality fragrances, but that's just me. Now let's start this list. I will not mention any of these fragrances in a specific order because I just love them just the way they are. So first mention, it's from the house of DIOR, and it is Fahrenheit Le Parfum. Love this one. This is one of the three musketeers from DIOR, although I think in America, in the United States, at least it's in Canada, I think it's hard to find the parfum versions of DIOR, such as Fahrenheit Le Parfum, Eau Sauvage Parfum, and DIOR Parfum. But this one has rum, has vanilla, has suede. The violet leaf, it's still here, but more toned down, comparing with the original Fahrenheit. Man, this is so good. The rum kicks right in the initial spray. Then you have the vanilla and suede. These three accords are the most prominent accords in the scent, and that's why I love this. Fantastic boozy scent right here, Fahrenheit Le Parfum with rum accord. Now the next fragrance that I will mention, it's from the house of Olfactive Studio, and it is Still Life in Rio. This is the reason why Virgin Island water is not mentioned here. Every time I smell this, I'm just happy. I instantly feel happy because this takes me back to my summer holidays, so that's why I love this one. But this is a very tropical scent, and it's one of the best, if not the best, tropical scent that I have, because it's so transparent and yet so realistic. It really makes you feel like in an island during the summer, just enjoying your coconut water near to the beach. It's outstanding. This has rum, it has coconut water, it has lime, it has a touch of mint in here also. It's outstanding. Love Olfactive Studio, Still Life in Rio. One of my favorite summer fragrances, hands down. That's why it was featured on my top 10 best summer fragrances of this year, and also featured on my very first video, my top 5 summer fragrances in the niche side of things. Really amazing scents. Still Life in Rio by Olfactive Studio. Now the next fragrance that I'll mention, it's from the car brand of Bentley, and it is Bentley for Men Intense. Of course, this is a top 10 best boozy of my favorite boozy fragrances, so this one needs to be featured here. This has rum, although it has a kind of whiskey accord in here, or cognac, even has a cognac feel, but this has leather, you have woody notes, it's slightly spicy, it's slightly resinous. It's fantastic. Very masculine and intense fragrance, no pun intended. Bentley for Men Intense, love this one. Although when I uploaded my worst blind buys, a lot of you mentioned Bentley for Men Intense, which was quite funny and interesting, but well, I really do like this one. One of the best boozy fragrances for the price. 100ml bottle size like this will run you for 35 euros, so this is a no-brainer, and it's quite often compared with the Olfactive Studio Chambre Noire. It's been a while since I tried that one, so I already don't remember, but I remember from memory that they were kind of similar, but well, I don't know how similar they were right now, like, don't remember, but this one can go wrong if you love your more masculine, boozy, woody fragrances. Bentley for Men Intense, it's the way to go. The next fragrance that I'll mention, it's from the house of TIZIANA TERENZI, and it is LAUDANO NERO. I love this one. This is my favorite from TIZIANA TERENZI. This has cognac, has the boozy note. It's very prominent in the opening, but it's very dark, very resinous. It's very woody. This has oud, this has frankincense, has myrrh. I think it has even a touch of leather and of course cognac, but this has a lot of things going on here. It's quite dark, complex, very deep. Simply love this one. Very resinous and smoky. LAUDANO NERO, fantastic boozy note in the opening, but quickly turns into this very dark and complex scent. Already did a review of LAUDANO NERO, so I will leave the link here so you can check that video out. And it's outstanding for the upcoming winter time. LAUDANO NERO by TIZIANA TERENZI, quite often compared with Black Afghano, but I actually prefer this one. The next fragrance that I'll mention, it's from the house of Tom Ford, and it is Tobacco Oud. I simply love this one. Wow. This is my latest addition to the collection, and it's outstanding. This has of course tobacco oud, and it has whiskey as the boozy note listed in here, and it's very prominent even from just smelling in the spray. From smelling the spray, I immediately can detect this whiskey accord with a touch, a very mild touch of tobacco. Love this one, and it has also patchouli. Again, very masculine, very bold. The performance, it's insane. So you need to go easy on the trigger, and definitely not a blind buy worthy type of scent. So try this one before you purchase it, and for me, works magical. Tom Ford Tobacco Oud, fantastic boozy scent. Next fragrance that I will mention, it's from the house of PARFUM, and it is AMBRE RUSSE. One of my favorite amber scents, but this one is so boozy. It has champagne and vodka as the boozy notes, and it's so sparkly, so effervescent right in the opening, gives this a special touch to this amber. Of course, it's your typical sweet, fruity amber, but that opening, it's something else, so unique, and that's why I love this one so much. A boozy amber, you don't see a boozy amber that often, and this one is done to perfection. AMBRE RUSSE, outstanding, love this one. And if you love amber and if you love boozy, please check no more. And this is a 100ml bottle size, and retail is 130 euros, so quite affordable for a niche fragrance. And actually PARFUM as a perfume niche brand or niche house, it was featured on my 5 affordable niche brands, because all of their offerings, you will get a 100ml bottle size like this, and all of them will run you 130 euros. So it's a great bang for the buck. The quality is here, the uniqueness is here, so I think this is a brand that you need to check it out. The next fragrance that I'll mention, it's from the house of NISHANE, and it doesn't need any introduction, especially on this channel. Fan Your Flames. Next one. Okay, but Fan Your Flames, I already did a review of this one. You already know, if you're following this channel for a while, you already know how much I love Fan Your Flames. It's a wonderful boozy tobacco with coconut. It has the best coconut note that I ever smelled. It's so addictive. The boozy note listed here, it's rum, and it's very prominent. I mean, I get rum from the beginning to the dry down, just like coconut and tobacco. These are the prominent notes, but then you have the tonka bean, you have cedarwood, you have even a ambre feel with NISHANE Fenrir Flames. It's outstanding, wonderful performance, very mass appealing, or at least you will get some compliments with Fenrir Flames, and it's a big love for me. It has a very special place in my heart. Fenrir Flames, NISHANE, wonderful Boozy scent. Now the next fragrance that I'll mention also doesn't need any introduction. It's of course from the house of THIERRY, MUGLER, and it is Pure Malt. Man, this is one of the most realistic whiskey accords that I ever smelled. This has dried fruits and it has patchouli. This is the best Boozy designer scent, and quite frankly this competes with high-end niche brands with Boozy notes, hands down. One of the best Boozy fragrances that I have, and it's a big love for me. This one and Pure Vin are my favorites from the MUGLER line, and Pure Malt needed to be featured here. Just love this one. It was my very first blind buy, and God, it was so successful. Pure Malt by THIERRY, MUGLER. The next fragrance that I will mention, it's from the house of SOOUD, and it is JADAB. This is a hidden gem of a fragrance. I discovered this one back in 2017. And the Boozy note here, it's whiskey. You have whiskey, woody notes, and floral notes. SOOUD, it's a niche fragrance house. It was created by Stefan Lucas. So if you are familiar with Stefan Lucas offerings, I think you will love this one. This is my favorite from the brand. This is very boozy, it's very woody. The boozy note in here, the whiskey, it's very realistic, and it's very smooth, transparent, and it's to die for. It's complex, it's thick, it's bold, it's very Middle East type of scent, and love the bottle presentation. It's very unique. The performance, it's incredible. This is the Eau Fine version. You also have the Nectar version, this is a 60 ml bottle size, and the Nectar version, it's a 30 ml. Of course, it's a bit more expensive than the Eau Fine, but I don't find any big difference. Okay, the Nectar, it's a bit more intense, but I mean, I think it doesn't justify the price tag. So I just go with the Eau Fine, JADAB. It's a sleeper. If you love Boozy fragrances, please check this one out. Love this one. Now, the final fragrance from the house of NASOMATTO, it is BARAONDA. Considered by many the best Boozy scent, and I tend to agree. This is mostly whiskey with cork. I don't know if it's the bottle presentation, which I absolutely love. Love the cap, it's pure cork, and love just the presentation. Overall, the liquid inside, the color of the liquid already tells you what you can expect. This is pure whiskey with a touch of sweetness and woody notes, and definitely I get this cork impression. Maybe it's because of the presentation again, but I don't know, it's simply amazing. Love BARAONDA. Probably the best Boozy scent, yes, I can accept that, and that's why it's featured here. It's hands down one of my favorites, and the performance, it's actually really good, although not the best from the NASOMATTO line. I think Pardon, for example, it has better performance, Doodle as well, but this one, you will get a fantastic performance yet. So BARAONDA, it's the last fragrance here, and it's amazing. To die for. Guys, hope you enjoyed this list. Love my Boozy notes. Of course, I love to have a couple of drinks with my friends here and there. Tell me in the comments down below what you thought of this list. What are your favorite Boozy fragrances? And of course, see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.